last night, AD got hurt. Lakers went into the tank, got blown out by Philadelphia. Well, the Lakers had recently called up Bronny. Well, Bronny had his best game as a G Leaguer. So, of course, let's rush him to the Lakers. So he got on the floor last night. You can't fool the players. Tyrese Maxey went right after him and cooked him. And it's just amazing. In the NFL, media, coaches, fans, anybody, you can have real grown-up conversations. You can hold players accountable. There's no walking on eggshells. There's a way to measure success. In the NBA, you have to pretend that Bronny's an NBA player because otherwise you'll upset the king. So he has a good G League game. Guys go off in G League all the time. Doesn't mean anything. And they get him to the Lakers, and they want to play him. And remember, he is a 6'2 guard that's a non-point guard. I've never seen that existing in the current NBA. And go back 20 years. To be a 2 guard, 6'4.5" minimum, got to be able to shoot some, be a playmaker some. He's 6'2", got cooked on defense, and has not scored in 38 minutes on the floor. 38 minutes as a pro is the last time he got a basket. You did not put him in a tough spot. He is 1 for 16 in the NBA from the floor, 0 for 7 on threes, and can't be a point guard, and got cooked defensively. Let's just be totally honest about this. He's a 6'2 guard that can't shoot in a league where 7'4" guys can. He's not an NBA player. He was not a great high school player. He was a good high school player. He wasn't a good college player. He was a college player. And he's not an NBA player. And he may be a great kid. I'm sure he is. LeBron's a nice guy. I've met him. But this is what gets me. 57 million people watch the NFL this weekend. It's tough men, emotionally and physically, that you can have real conversations with. Can we stop pretending on this? Come on, let's just stop pretending. This was not a tough spot. Tyrese Maxey's a great player and cooked him. And you rushed him up because, hey, he had a good G League game. Oh, God. This is what the Clippers have done with Kawhi Leonard. It's been years of pandering. Embiid in Philadelphia. The babysitting in New Orleans with Zion. In the NBA, they had to ban phones from players during games. They were using them at halftime, timeouts. They had to ban players from using phones during games. You don't have to do that with grown-ups. They understand they're at work. They're going to work hard. And I think of the many reasons the NFL is separated from the NBA is the NFL is a serious league. The games matter. It's adults. It's men. It's real conversation. Like, there's no pandering. We're not going to see Jalen Hurts' son, wedged into the Eagles to play running back. No, it's Saquon Barkley. He's better than anybody. And I think this goes back to some of the issues the NBA has. Not a single NBA reporter would even touch this with a 10-foot pole. I mean, this thing, what are we doing here? Nice kid. Maybe a G League player. But 38 minutes on the floor, hasn't scored a basket. He's a 6'2 non-ball handling guard. What are we doing? What are we pretending? Grown-up conversations. Don't be terrified. Walk on eggshells. I've seen it time and time again. Last night came in, 3 turnovers, 0 for 5, looked terrified, nervous, and the Sixers, you can't fool players, went right after him. You can't fool players.
So look, before we even get into the highlights, I'm just going to touch on it. Absolutely. Bronny, the whole situation is starting to come to light like we said it would. No shade towards the kid, but at the end of the day, a lot of people have been calling this out. I heard Stephen A. Smith, I think he did a segment as well, pretty much telling LeBron, like, hey, cut the BS. Like Chris Broussard, I'm hearing it now. I'm hearing it all over the place, not just from like streamers, YouTubers, people who do, like cover this, but actual, professional media coverage. They're saying, hey, this is ridiculous. I mean, you get Bronny in before some of the guys who've been on that roster. And then you play him 15 minutes, like in a real game. And then you put him at point guard. You put the guy at point guard. You don't think Tyrese Maxey felt disrespected? Like, hold on. You got Bronny on me? Let me go ahead and give you 43 points real quick. Are you crazy? First play of the game, a lazy pass. AD gets dunked on. Now he's hurt. I'm not going to say that's his fault, whatever. But yeah, you know, the turnovers, and then he just, I don't know what it is. He cannot make a shot in the league. I don't know what it is, you know, and he just looks like a kid trying out or something. Like he doesn't look like an NBA player. He just doesn't fit that. He doesn't have that. It really looks like LeBron's son is like, y'all let LeBron's son play. Like, I swear that's what it looks like. We all know the whole situation now. We all know that this was a favor towards LeBron and the whole JJ Redick. We understand that. Trust me. And if you think we don't, and if you still believe that Bronny, you know, deserved and he did everything he could in college and all his time in high school, and he was the best thing out, you know, and he wasn't even averaging more than 4 points. The kid is not even 6'1", 6'2". You know what I'm saying? Like, the kid is tiny. All the pictures I'm seeing, there's a picture he first got there, and they didn't have any shorts for him. They gave him some shorts, bro. The shorts is hanging damn near to his calves. So I'm like, oh yeah, Bronny's kind of tiny, bro. So all that dunking on somebody in the G League, and don't get me wrong, Bronny's been playing good in the G League. But we're talking about the G League. Guys is lazy. Guys don't care. They've been there for a year and a half, 3 years. They just going through the motion. They just out there collecting a check. These dudes up here, they're already looking at you like, bro, you can't hoop. This is supposed to be the top 400 in the world. You can't hoop with us. Some of these dudes being nice. How you think the Lakers roster, how you think they really feel about this Bronny situation? How you got Bronny out there for 15 minutes, but you cut Olivari? Who could have not easily, but he could have been a better matchup for Tyrese Maxey for sure. At least give him a bucket or two, back, at least. But no points, 3 turnovers. Didn't do much else. Unbelievable. And you know what's worse? They're making excuses for the flight. Oh, the G League, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I put him in a tough spot. What? You put him in a tough spot? He just got off a plane. Y'all all flew in. He is a professional athlete. He gets paid millions of dollars, right? He should be, and he's 20. He should be ready to play. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
When the red light comes on, you know who can do it and who can't. This continues to be an unserious story. What you don't want to become is an unserious league. The NFL, you take it seriously because they take it seriously. They don't have to ban phones from their player. If you didn't see it, and I know you're busy, the Jerry Jones Schottenheimer press conference, by all accounts, was...
yeah, so that's pretty much all we got on it. Like I said, you know, the whole Bronny situation, obviously he doesn't fit the league. He can't play with these guys, man. He just... the skill set, you guys say the skill set is there, but honestly, I don't see it. The defense, I don't see it. I don't see this tremendous defense you guys keep talking about. Yeah, the kid's athletic, but he's not very smart with the ball either. And you guys seem to think he could create his own shot, but I'm not seeing it. And he definitely can't run the point guard. So he doesn't really know how to run an offense, and he's not big enough to play a 2 guard. So I'm not sure where we're going with this. If LeBron, I'll put it to you like this. If LeBron James wasn't on this team, you would not be seeing Bronny in that jersey, and you would not be seeing Bronny getting any type of playtime in the NBA. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm out.